below this. I got below do lot is another bit of and doesn't know go. I told you. And you think I got Bobby. Because that's what is naked. Sana, huh? You see my power here? Zaga. You don't know me at all, man. Lazino.
It is getting your opponent to think you're going to do one thing, but really you're going to do another thing, which will make your opponent react, and that will make him do what you want him to do. Boxing is all about that. The best boxers is always one step ahead or two steps ahead of their opponent. Just like you see in a chess match, you always want to be one step ahead, two steps ahead of your opponent. The same with boxing, and by mastering the feint, you'll really be able to master that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bonus as well. If someone comes from the side or behind you, it's a minor adjustment just to throw a side kick or a back kick, but again, use your strongest limbs, which are your legs, to keep people at bay. Next are open hand palm strikes. Now we recommend throwing these instead of closed fists because it's safer for your hands. It's very common that people will break their fingers or their hands when hitting someone in their hard skull. So if you open your hand up, keep your hands wide open. You don't have to do that ninja crouching tiger look with your fingers bent. In fact, it's more effective and you cover more area with open hands. Plus, your fingers can go into their eyes. You can grab hold of their ears or hair, which is an added bonus. And it's just as versatile. You can throw your jabs, crosses, and hooks with open hand palm strikes. The third technique is a takedown. Now we don't recommend taking a fight to the ground in the streets because if there's people around, they could jump you, stomp on you. That's a bad position to be in. However, what's great about this takedown is you can stay standing when you take someone down. Also, you can lead into a restraint easily. I call it a schoolboy sweep because I was doing it since grade school and it came naturally to me. It's a judo sweep actually, and it translates to large outer reach. So what you're gonna do is grab hold of your opponent's shirt. If they're shirtless, then you're just gonna grab hold of their tricep or their collar around the shoulder area. You're gonna close up the distance, get very close, and you're gonna pull your leg back behind their legs, ideally trapping both legs, but one is fine too, as you push their upper body back. That is the schoolboy sweep. So if the fight does go to the ground, let's show you 2 ways to choke your opponent out. The guillotine choke is a great way to counter a lazy tackle or a penetration shot. A lot of times people will shoot in to try to take you down and lower their level, but they do it very sloppy and expose their neck. So you're gonna take your hand and go underneath of their chin, and you're gonna grab your fingers to really cinch that choke. Now a great way to make it even tighter is if you can get their back up against a fence or a wall to really crank that choke, or if they do take you down, wrap your legs around their waist, pull up on your fingers, really close that choke, use your legs to assist, and choke them out. If you don't have a partner to practice on, a great way to get a feel for the guillotine choke is to do it to your own leg. So in a low lunge stance, you're just gonna go underneath, you're gonna grab your fingers, it can either be an S grip or just grab, hold, and pull up, and you'll really start to get a feel for attacking. Imagine this is someone's neck and their head being right here to get that guillotine choke. Last is the rear naked choke. Now I believe everyone should know this one because it is the great equalizer. You can use it against someone your size or even much bigger than you if you take their back. It's also great too if your loved ones are being attacked and you can grab someone as a restraint in the rear naked choke. So what you're gonna do, similar to the guillotine, is you're gonna attack the neck by going underneath of their chin. You're gonna grab your opposite bicep and take your free hand to slice behind their head to apply pressure, and you wanna chop through. Again, you can wrap your legs around them or you can do it as a standing rear naked choke. Again, if you don't have a partner to practice the rear naked choke on, you can do it to your knee. So what you're gonna do is attack the neck, grab your own bicep, come around to the outside, and I want you to imagine slicing your kneecap off. Again, it's another great way to just get a feel for it and understand the mechanics of the rear naked choke. All right, guys, thanks for watching. So these are pretty basic explanations of these techniques. If you're looking for more in-depth tutorials, there's links in the description below and on screen for you to check out. Until next time, I'm Shane.
I'm Marie.
Fight tips. So if you're left-handed, then it's gonna be a left. So my longest strike that I have is a front push kick, a teep in Muay Thai. I'm going to the body. I'm gonna level change and come up to the head now. As I put this foot down, I'm gonna put all my momentum into it like a baseball bat swing, open hand palm strike to the head. Okay, if you make contact with that, on the jaw, on the ear, on the side of the head, or on the face, it's going to do a ton of damage. If the fight continues from there, then it's going to be a dirty fight. You need to throw elbows, punches. If it goes to the ground, you need to know how to fight. But like I said, the go-to combo, the one that I teach to beginners, is this one right here. Let's talk about, again, why I like this one so much. So I push them away, I keep them away, and I can keep doing this with the front push kick to the body. If I go a little low, great, I hit them in the groin. But either way, I'm pushing their center of gravity, their hips away, and I'm keeping space ready to throw my open hand palm strike. When I see their hands drop or exposed or moving in towards me, that's when I can stomp this foot down, turn my hips, and throw that big shot. Another reason why I like this one is because it's a linear strike. The front push kick is A to B to the stomach, and then this is a looping one. So we cover a lot of distance. We go low, high, and we go straight and wide, okay? If they shoot in real close to you and you need to change a little bit, because if I go like this, not the best. I'm not gonna do the most damage. All I have to do is just fold my arm in and I can hit with my elbow. I can do a ton of damage, all right? So once again, I push, I come in, and I hit with the elbow or the forearm bone, okay? One more thing I wanted to mention as well. If you keep pushing them back and they're starting to react to your leg, they think you're a kicker now, that's great. I want you to use that against them. So I lift my leg up and fake the kick, and then I throw that overhand palm strike. So maybe one to the stomach, and then fake, and then I throw that overhand. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this, leave them in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to get the fight tips before your opponent does. Until then, I'm Shane with Fight Tips. Self-defense for the...
What's up, nigga? What's up? What's up, nigga? What's up? What's up, nigga? Nah. What's up, nigga? What up? What up, man? What up? No, man. No. Yes. Boom. Effective technique. But it's not a little bit. This is, you don't know me, I thought, sure. Na 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 machako na 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 machako na na bulo anta lambo bulo እዚህ ጋር ዛሬ በጣም ገራሚ ቴክኒክ አለ። ምንድነው? ቦክስ ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ዱላ ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ሽጉጥ ሊሆን ይችላል። በምን አይነት ዘዴ እንደምንወጣ ቀላልና በጣም ኢፌክቲቭ ማንም ሰው ሊሰራው የሚችል ቴክኒክ ነው ማሳያችሁ። ፓንች ነው እንበልና አይሆን አይቷል። ይሄ ልክ እንደሰነዘርከው ከዚህ በኩል ደግሞ በዚህ ይመጣ ገብቷል። አንድ ላይ ነው ማለት እዛይጋ ዋት ፊል ምን እንደሚሰማ አንድ ላይ ነው የምንገባው። ና ለምሳሌ ይሁት እሺ፣ አንድ ላይ ይሄ አንድ ላይ ይሄ ይበዛል። አንድ ላይ እንደመታወት ወደ ነው ማመጣው። ይሄ ዞራ ሄዶ ታመጣው። የስ ከዛስ ከዚህ ውስጥ የሚወጣ እኔ ነኝ ያለ ጀግና ይሄ የስ አንድ ላይ ከነጁ ጭምቅ አድርጌ ጸጥ አድርጓል። Don't wake me up. Don't wake me. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me. Now, come on. When somebody grab, you should at the back like this. When somebody grab you like this at the back, you should relax first. Relax your body like this. Grab him. Then he wanted to attack me, slap me. Yes, I grab him like this. Then I slap him. You see? Push. He against me. You see my power? Mama. This is a technique. This is very effective technique. You see? How he against me. This is very effective technique to against anybody who grab at the back. You should, yes, use this technique and save your life. Yes, this is it don't only at all show. Yes, if you like my video, share, comment, subscribe. Is it rank? My must, is it? ለምሳሌ እሱ ጠጋ ብሎ ዱላ ሊሰነዝርብኝ ሲመጣ እንደዚህ ነው የምገባው። አይቷል ይሄን ነገር አገባቢ ከዛስ what is naked ሳና አባ you see my power here ዛጋ you don't know me at all ምን ለዚህ ነው ለምሳሌ እሱ ጠጋ ብሎ ዱላ ሊሰነዝርብኝ ሲመጣ እንደዚህ ነው የምገባው። አይቷል ይሄን ነገር አገባቢ ከዛስ what is naked ሳና አባ you see my power here ዛጋ You don't know me at all.